What is up, guys? This is Bruce back again with another video, and today we're going to go on another adventure. Another exciting thing though is that I actually did pick up a new camera, which I was really pumped about, and I actually picked up the Canon M6 Mark II here, and this is a mirrorless camera actually. So for those of you who don't know, mirrorless cameras are a little bit of a newer camera. I'm not going to say they're replacing SLRs, because there's a lot of people who still swear by a SLR and still use SLRs for specific reasons. But the main thing about a mirrorless camera is that since you don't have mirrors inside of the body of the camera, you can shrink down the size of it a lot more and make it a lot smaller and compact, while not really sacrificing any of your image or video quality, and sometimes even improving your performance a lot more. You know, I don't know if I mentioned in any other episodes, but you know, I used to shoot with the Canon T6i, which was an amazing SLR in my opinion. I really enjoyed my Canon T6i. Is what I'm actually recording this with right now. But I've been using it for a little over 2 years, and I feel like I really got his use out of it. I really pushed it to its limits. I kind of mastered it, I feel like. So I kind of just wanted to upgrade, try out a new camera. I wanted to cut down on my size a little bit, which I'm still trying to figure out, because it's like, while I did cut down on like the size of my main camera, if I plan to still record most of my videos using the T6i there, I feel like I just added another camera pretty much, and one's just dedicated to video while one will be dedicated for my photos. And it's like I could use this one for my videos if I wanted to, but the only problem is that if I wanted to put a mic on top of this camera, I wouldn't be able to see myself, because the display flips out on top instead of flipping out to the side like the T6i does. But I mean, that wasn't really a bad thing in my opinion, because at the end of the day, I'm a photographer first, so I mainly got this camera for my photos. But we'll figure it out though, because I think there's even some solutions online to where you can buy some type of like mounting bracket to where you can move your hot shoe left or to the right. So I'll figure it out down the line. But yeah, guys, so I'll see you at the location. Alright guys, so we just arrived at our location. We're kind of at the entrance right now. We're at Maybury State Park. And I was kind of seeing like a lot of booths and things saying like you have to register, you have to get your registration for your state park permit, blah blah blah. So I was kind of lost. So I walked into the main office, and there was this really nice lady there who kind of explained everything to me. And essentially we got like it's not you being registered, it's your vehicle being registered. So now I can pretty much go to any state park in Michigan and then I guess be there and park there and legally do everything, because I have like my registration and whatnot now. And it's pretty cool too, because you get like a little sticker, you put this on the window of your car. And she also gave me a guide to like a lot more Michigan state parks and Maybury State Park. So we'll definitely use this to find a lot more, because she was saying like there's tons and tons and tons of state parks in Michigan. So I'm just gonna go find some parking, and then we'll start our journey in Maybury State Park. Alright guys, so we parked and I started going down the trail. So I actually decided to just bring my M6 Mark II. I think I'm going the wrong way. Crap. So I just decided to bring my M6 Mark II, because I'm like, you just invested in a whole new camera. You know, maybe use that for your pictures and your video. That might be the best solution, you know. I don't have the mic attached to the hot shoe, so if the audio quality sounds a little crappy, or you might even be hearing all these bugs and cicadas making their noises in the background. But if the audio sounds pretty crappy, that's why. It's like I said, we haven't gotten a device to move my hot shoe mount or bracket over. But yeah, so this is the M6 Mark II, shooting in 30 frames a second. A lot of people were complaining that the camera didn't have 24 frames, but Canon just officially announced that they're gonna add a firmware update sometime in early 2020 that'll add the 24 frames per second mode on there. So a lot of people like filming in that because they say it looks more cinematic. So that should be exciting for those people. But yeah, I think I'm lost, so I'm gonna try to figure out the right trail to go down, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we just set the drone up, about to get some nice crisp aerial shots. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys something too. So I don't know if you guys remember from the first episode in Belle Isle, like I had my drone registration and things like that, but now I physically got like the drone registration stickers for the drone, and I also got my drone registration card, so I have that in my wallet. So if anybody were to stop me and ask me questions, you know, about what I was doing and things like that, I can pull that out to show to them. Let's do it. So one thing I could say I really like so far about this M6 is that it auto focuses on your eyes. It still tracks your face, but it's like a box appears over your eye though. So, and they say in at least portrait photography, the eyes are like one of the most important things to focus on, because if you know that's in focus, 9 times out of 10 the subject's face should be entirely in focus. But I feel like that's really convenient in video, because this should ensure that when I'm moving around a lot and things like that, it shouldn't pull the focus too much or lose the focus. So that's pretty dope. The cool thing too is that this lens is a little bit wider than your traditional kit lenses on Canon cameras, or I should say your Canon SLRs. This is 15 to 45 millimeters instead of your traditional 18 to 55. So I kind of like that, because like in scenarios where I'm trying to vlog, I don't necessarily need like my 10 to 18 millimeter that I had on my T6i. I can use this 15 to 45, and I feel like that's just wide enough. But I am still gonna invest in EFM to EFS or EF adapter, because they make like an adapter to where you can use your old Canon lenses from the SLRs on the mirrorless cameras, and I've heard that it works just fine. And since I do have like 4 lenses in my EFS collection, I think that'd be pretty cool to adapt over to this one. It's about $200, which is a little bit steep, but I don't know, I guess it's one of the other cons that comes with going with the mirrorless line. It's kind of an investment. I mean, if I went with something like the Canon M50, I would have only paid about $650 for the camera, another $200 for that adapter. But with the M6 Mark II, I got the body with the electronic viewfinder and the 15 to 45 lens, and that cost me about $1,099 before tax. So a little bit of a price difference there, or price jump I should say. So I'm pretty convinced that we just found one of the best spots that we probably find today. I want to say we're at a lake right now, but this may just be like a oversized pond, but it's beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. It's crazy. It's so like peaceful and serene. Seems like there's a spot over there. I don't know if you guys notice towards the right where there's like a platform. So I'll try to get over there and then get some even better shots, maybe even some long exposure shots of like the water and things like that. This is beautiful though. Guys, this park is so huge. Like I don't even know if you guys can tell the scale, but this is probably the biggest state park I've been to yet. I mean, I haven't been to many, but this is impressive though, like really impressive. And honestly, it's like I'm not really on a time crunch, but I do have to be home by a certain time to meet up with my sister. And it's like I probably won't even be able to explore all of this today. I definitely am gonna have to come back to see it all, but I'm gonna push forward for a little longer and see what else we can capture out of it before we head out. Alright guys, so we found the, I guess you would say, bridge or the little platform over the water. Man, what a view. Now we couldn't go over here because it's blocked off, as you see, and like a bunch of branches are overgrown. So that was an obstacle. But yeah, still a great view though. Beautiful. And I'm so glad it's finally fall, because now we're getting those oranges and yellows in the trees. It's so peaceful though, man. So peaceful. So I realized all we had to do was go down the path a little bit, and now we're on the platform over the water, which is actually kind of scary, but it's pretty cool though, because now we have the perfect view. And it's actually funny, I don't know if you guys can see that little person right there, but that's where I was earlier when I was recording, when we were first looking at the water. And now we're on the opposite side, so I think that's kind of like poetic. Like, dang, we just journeyed through all of this to make it where we are now. But this is awesome though. Like, man, nature is just so beautiful. Like, so beautiful. This is definitely like probably my #1 spot for the state parks I've visited so far. But alright guys, I think now is a great place to end on the vlog. Like I said, we'll definitely revisit this place. Definitely spend a lot more time here. Get some more awesome shots on there. I'm gonna upload all the shots I did take. But yeah, I feel like we really found not a hidden gem, but we found a gem of a place to start shooting at and recording at. So yeah, I think today was a successful adventure. Comment down below too what you guys thought of the Canon M6 Mark II's video quality. There were a few shots that I did still use the Osmo for, because I know if you guys watched my last video, that whole debate was, should we use the Osmo for the main camera? And I ultimately decided that we were going to use the Osmo as a secondary camera for mainly like B-roll shots and things like that. But yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a like down below, and I'll see you guys next time. It's Bruce, and I'm out.